Hey guys, what's up? So we're doing things a little bit different today. As you can see, it is 8:30 and we are in a parking lot, and I gotta sell some stuff because what this whole video is about is I'm moving, and I'll let you know how things are gonna go in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, this is what this is all about. I gotta get some stuff out of here. I gotta go over here to my brother, set a table up, put some toys out, try to get some money for getting out of here. But yeah, this is, let me get these guys on camera here so you can see where this is. Nope, the toy drop. This is the south side of Indianapolis. And we are gonna, yeah, we're gonna sell some toys. So let's just get this started. So, I mean, yeah, this is going to be a very impromptu kind of style video. I don't really do these very often, but I kind of feel like I need to tell you what's going on with the channel because there's a few things that we need to talk about. Like I said, I'm moving here in the next 3 weeks, so it's kind of going to be chaos, and I guess you should probably expect that the schedule for the channel is going to be a little hit or miss. Now, this week I got this, and I was lucky to be able to do this, but going forward, I think I have one full video for next week if I can, and then there may be one dark week. So just kind of expect that for the future. But as of right now, I am losing my mind trying to get out of this house because we sold it in one day. We expected this to last for like 2 or 3 weeks. One day. And so now it is a scramble city to get out of this house and get into a new place. So that's what's going on. And today there's this kind of sale that me and my brother kind of do sometimes. So I figured I could take some of these toys and action figures and stuff that I collect and just see how much money I can get out of it. And that's what's going on. And stay tuned for a little bit of Q&A and a tour of this whole kind of parking lot sale thing. Okay, so this is how we're doing things. $2 here, $5 here, mostly Street Fighter stuff. $10 here, just random crap, and $20 here with a monster, and just whatever I could throw in there. Also got a $40 box here, which ain't got much in it. Some turtle stuff up here, and this is all my brother's stuff over here. And let's just see how much we can actually sell, because that's the goal, is to get enough money to at least pay for some moving costs. Yeah. All right, so let's do some Q&A because I know that's something that we have not done very often around here, if at all. So these are kind of the questions that I see asked the most in these videos. And let's just start off with the most obvious one, which is, who are you? Well, I'm Jeremy. Nice to meet you. I've been doing this channel, like I said, for like 10 years now. And really, it seems like in the last, I don't know, half year or so, people started taking notice. And to be fair, I didn't really start taking the channel very seriously until then. So it is nice that the channel's finally getting some attention, but no, I didn't just kind of just show up out of nowhere. And that leads into the next question, which is, are you AI? No, I am not AI. I hate that this is like the new thing for YouTube people to do, which is just this weird witch hunt to go around to these channels where you don't immediately see somebody's face and you then label them as an AI channel. I don't know why. You could literally take 30 seconds to see I've been posting videos on this channel for 10 years. I haven't necessarily gotten any better at it, but you know, I am not a computer. I write and do all the videos myself. Which is another question, which is, does anybody help you with these videos? No, they don't. I mean, besides Amanda, who does the art, and we'll get to her in just a second, I am a one-man show here. I do everything as far as like writing it, editing it, the gameplay, everything is all me. And that's not a brag or anything because it's a lot of work and I wish it wasn't just me doing it. So yeah, I do all this myself for better or worse. And Amanda, which is another question, is who does your art? She is an award-winning artist from Covington, Kentucky. And I leave her links in the description of every single one of these videos. So if you ever want to check out what she does, you know, there's a link there for it. She does a lot of stuff. Me and Amanda have been friends forever, and I think she brings a lot of personality to the channel that I do not have. So I appreciate that. And also her art is just amazing and I love it. So yeah, if you ever see the thumbnails or any of the art that's inside these videos, that is all Amanda. So, I mean, this is basically what we got going on. This is it started out more as like a toy sale kind of place. and or kind of parking lot sale thing, but now it's kind of turned into like more of like a flea market, I guess. It gives me those kind of flea market vibes anymore, especially like this, where you can just like walk up and there's stuff on the ground. Like, this is kind of the stuff I used to do when I was a kid.
We went on the Route 66 trip over with my son.
There used to always be like a flea market next to the house, and this is like the way everyone would display their stuff, just out on the ground. And I love that. As a kid, I would just get into this stuff and dig through it constantly. So here's a simple one. How old are you? I am 46 years old. I am essentially an old man, and if you're going by internet age, that means that I'm basically 146 years old. Yeah, I've been around the block, man. I'm not some young kid doing this. I'm to the age now where I can kind of feel every single year, especially when a lot of stress like this starts hitting. It's rough. I am at the age where I should just be kind of relaxing and doing my thing in like the backyard or something like that. I don't know. Whatever 46-year-old people do.
Some of these were in my truck. Yeah. Got those three? Cool, thanks guys.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
You gonna open them up?
Not bad. Cleared out that one side pretty much, except for a turtle back there. And yeah, the rest of these are probably going to hang around for a minute unless somebody really wants them. This one seems to come up pretty often. Why do you focus on renting games so much in your videos? Well, I mean, that's just what that's how things worked for me back when I was a kid. I didn't get to buy games. We had to rent videos. It's just something that was part of the gaming experience for me. When I went to play a video game, it was usually finding it at the video store. When I show like the front and the back of the box in these videos, that's me picking up the video or the game itself and looking at the front of the box and the back of the box. That's why I do it, because that was just integral to playing a video game back then for me. And that's just how it was. You know, renting games was like a part of my childhood, and I try to integrate that as much as I can into these videos, along with kind of the nostalgia that goes with it. Walking down those aisles, looking at those boxes, that's what I want to get across. A lot of Star Wars around here. Like, I've noticed that every single time that I come here and do this, like, people have tons of Star Wars stuff. Oh man, these old jigsaw puzzles, that's awesome. Oh, 3PO. And every single time, there is always Xena toy. I swear to God, everywhere I go, there's gonna be a Xena toy. And here's a question that I see all the time. Will you ever cover other consoles than the Super Nintendo? The answer is yes, I plan to. I actually did before this year. I covered a whole bunch of different consoles, but for whatever reason, YouTube kind of latched onto me doing the whole Super Nintendo thing, and that's what they started to push. Now, at this point, the channel is large enough that I can kind of start doing other stuff without YouTube punishing me, because there's an audience here now that will kind of just watch this stuff. So I don't have to worry about YouTube being like, okay, you're not going to get any views this week because we didn't feel like pushing it because it's not Super Nintendo stuff. Yeah, and if I didn't mention before, this is the toy drop. They do this every few months or something during the spring and summer. Costs like $20, I think, to get a booth. Hold on, I see Transformers. I gotta check out Transformers. Oh, that Devastator's awesome. Love that. This one's a little bit of a technical question. How long does it take to make your videos, and do you do this for a living? As for doing this for a living, no, not quite, but I do get paid for it. Just like anybody that does YouTube and has ads, I get a chunk of money for that. But as far as actually how long it takes me to make these videos, usually like a full week. Like, I work a full-time job besides this, and when I clock out of that job at 5 p.m., I clock into YouTube, and then I spend the rest of my night working on these videos. And usually it takes every single day. The longest process is just playing the games and then writing out the reviews, and that usually takes 3 to 4 days. The next part is the editing, and that's 2 to 3 days. Either of those can kind of shrink and grow depending on the video. That's usually how long it takes. I've got it down to the point where I know exactly how much work I need to do every single night to get a video done by the end of the week. And I guess that kind of plays into this question. What games do you play for fun, or do you play any modern games? Dude, I don't have time. Like, I barely have time to rest at night. If there's anything, it needs to be something small. Like right now, I'm kind of just playing like Cult of the Lamb for like an hour a day or something like that. That's what I have time for. These big games like, you know, the new one, like Borderlands 4 that just came out, like I want to sit down and play those for hours. But yeah, I don't play too many new games or really anything, honestly, besides the stuff that I'm reviewing. Oh man. Oh, it's KFC. That's great. That's what I need for the new place. Occasionally people ask if I have merch. No, I do not have merch. I don't have any other way for you to really subscribe to this YouTube channel besides just subscribing and hoping that you watch the ads. We'll see. We'll see. Keep an eye on that one. That one might be something coming here the next few months anyway. And finally, this one kind of comes up every now and again. Would you be up for a collab with another channel? The answer is yes, in theory. In practice, it would be pretty hard because of just how much time it takes to run this channel. Maybe like a little thing here and there because I like the idea, but it just takes so much time to make this stuff. And even this little video is going to take like a full day, and I don't have a full day to make this, so it's always a struggle. But yeah, I'm up for it, and hopefully in the future that can happen. All right, this is what we got left so far. We are in like, what is it, 9:50, so about an hour later. Yeah, pretty much nothing. Everything is kind of sold. Just some stragglers here and there. Decided to throw in some like old computer speakers for like $2. And besides my brother's stuff, like I try to get this stuff out here so we can just sell it and get rid of it. Like I do not price things to try to make money. That's my deal with this stuff. So usually this stuff goes pretty fast and I don't make as much money as I should. So, but hey, it's all money. I think that's gonna do it, guys. Thanks for watching this mess of a video, but this is just kind of something that came up, and it's been something I needed to do for a long time. And I'm not gonna lie, YouTube has actually made this possible. Like being this channel this year and what I've been able to do with it, and you guys watching it has made this move possible. And I can't thank you guys enough for the amount of just doing what you do. And it's nice to know that you guys are out there liking this. Every time you guys leave a comment about, oh, you know, I watch these videos just, you know, I'm having a rough time or something like that. I listen to them in the car. Like, that's awesome to me. It gets me by. And I do read all of your comments, for better or worse, but it's again, it's humbling, and I appreciate everything that you guys have helped me do with this channel. So I think that's going to do it for this week. We'll see how things go this week, and well, I'll get back to you later. But again, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk at you later. All right, it's update time. It is 10:40. I still have my coffee, and this is pretty much gone, like everything. The only thing that's left is a little Transformer Bat Buddy and a pair of computer speakers that no one seems to want for $2. And yeah, that was the goal, and I think we did it. So, mission accomplished.